6 Cents put out a fall bundle for 2021. Let's take a look at what we got. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Fishing with Gramps, presented by American Legacy Fishing Company. Now, if you're brand new to fishing, or just coming back to it from a long time away, or just looking for some tips, tricks, reviews, how-tos, tackle unboxings, and lots of bass fishing, hey, you come to the right spot. So let's take a look at what we got. What I'm gonna do is cover all the baits and then go through the rods and reels and line that I'm going to use to fish them, and I'll link those in the description below. Oh yeah, and if you're interested in 6 Cents stuff, I'll drop a link in the description below with the Bait Man, who's a friend of the channel. It's his discount code, so you can save some money. Now, if you're a military member, first responder, or veteran, you can use your GovX login to save up to 15%. First off, 6 Cents ships all of their goodies in these plush velvet bags, which then I don't know what we're supposed to do with. I don't know, put socks or something. They're cool little bags. I'm sure you can find some use for them. First off, we got the catwalk. The catwalk was designed as a topwater walking bait that incorporates a unique power and finesse action. Utilizing its keel-shaped belly design, the catwalk cuts through the water's subsurface, delivering a realistic bait fish mimicking presentation. That's pretty sweet. Now, what do I fish a topwater walking bait on? I have this Dobbins Caden 735 CB, which is a 7'3", medium heavy, moderate action rod. It's good for crankbaits, rattle baits, topwaters, also for chatterbaits. With it, I'm fishing a Lew's KBD signature reel, and I've got it strung up with 12-pound monofilament line. I like monofilament with topwaters. It keeps it from sinking in the water like fluorocarbon does. Next up, we got the Vega Frog 70. It's built to skip, spit, and walk, so it's got all kinds of different action. This one's in white. I'm told the two best colors for frogs are white and black, so we'll have to see how that goes. I throw mine on a Dobbins 736 frog rod at 7'3", heavy, extra fast action. This happens to be the Boom Boom Rambanus frog rod. I've got 50-pound braid on it, and realistically the reel doesn't matter on it. I've got a Shimano Corrado on this one, but that's way overkill for what this needs. I'll probably put my Shimano SLX on this rod. Alright, next up we got two crankbaits. The first is the Crush Flat 75X. It's a square bill crankbait designed for crashing thick shallow cover, ripping out of grass, bouncing out of rocks, or just burning in open water for larger finicky fish. The flat side design creates a unique vibration and rolling action that other crankbaits just cannot match. The bulky body of the 75X targets bigger fish in tougher fishing conditions and dives up to 5 feet. And this one's in the wild shad color. The next one is the Crush 50X, and it's in sexified chartreuse shad. It's going to be good in stained water. This is a square bill crankbait designed for crushing thick shallow cover, ripping out of grass, cranking rocks, just burning in open water. Also dives to 5 feet. It's got a premium paint scheme with realistic 3D gill plates, 3D eyes, and 3D scales. That's pretty slick. Alright, we also in the bag we got a lanyard and a sunglass retainer, or you can use these for glasses, you know, because one of the things that a lot of people that wear glasses know, you bend over in boats a lot of the times, you get hot and sweaty, your glasses will slip off your face. So we got a lanyard and a glasses retainer. Back to baits, great for clear water. We have the ridge worm in green pumpkin burst. And I'll tell you what, I love the ridge worms. These things flat catch them. Flat catch them. This ribbon tail, when you bounce it on a Texas rig in the water, it is amazing. The tail just, I mean, it snakes like crazy. It gives off great action. I've caught some really good fish on black and blue of this year, so I'm happy to have some green pumpkin. Next up, we got two that are paired up together. One is a 6 Cents finesse jig, 7/16 ounce. This one's in black and blue. I'm in clear water here, but I think black and blue works everywhere. I mean, if I had one color to fish, black and blue would be it. And then to go with it, we got a 2.4-inch stroker crawl in dark water bug, and it is a little bitty crawl. There we go, focus on that. So stick this on the back of this finesse jig and you got a nice little combination. I didn't know that they made stroker crawls that small. And I really love throwing finesse jig. I throw finesse jigs more than I throw anything else, except for jigs that you can skip. Now both of those I'm going to fish on the same combination. This is my Daiwa Steez rod. It is a 7'5" medium heavy fast action rod, new for 2021. And I've paired it up with a new Daiwa Tatula SV Limited. They made like 2,500 of these. I had the opportunity to get one, and how could I say no? I have been on a Daiwa kick lately. I got the Daiwa Zillion earlier this year and have absolutely loved it. And this is in a 7-gear ratio. This is actually my Texas rig / finesse jig rod. I've got 17-pound Seagar Brazics on it. I haven't fished it yet, so I'm looking forward to putting it to work. Now, I did add a couple of things to my order when I bought the fall bundle. I got me my first long sleeve 6 cent shirt because, you know, fall's coming. And, you know, maybe I should wear long sleeves because it's good. No, I wear long sleeves for the sun. That's what I do. Now, I'm not really a swim bait guy, but I did go ahead and pick up one of the new 6 Sense Trace swim baits. I think something like this in clear water like where I'm at now, and some of the big strip pits that we have here in southern Indiana, I think a bait like this might actually be really good. I don't really know what I'm going to throw this on. I guess to start out with, I might start with one of my jig rods with fluoro, or maybe my frog rod with braid. I don't really know yet. I'm going to do more research before I actually even start fishing this. But I wanted to have one just to have here in the fall bite. Now, I've already got a couple of the different 6X, you know, money bags, but I went ahead and picked up one of their 6 cents, you know, bait bags to kind of make moving stuff around easier between the truck and the boat and the truck and the kayak, trying to, you know, kind of speed things up a little bit. So I got some of these to throw some 6 cent stuff in, and that way I have the money bag for the kayak and then this for hauling around in the boat. So that's the 6 cents fall bag for 2021. What do you think? For me, it should work out really well for the kind of waters that I fish here in southern Indiana. The finesse jig, that ridge worm, both good slow presentations for when things, you know, they're still kind of slow right now. And then when things heat up, got that topwater, got that frog, and got those crankbaits. I should be able to pick something up whether they're moving slow or moving fast. Bass fishing has been tough here the last at least a month. I'm scraping out 1 or 2 fish a trip, and I know a lot of people that are getting skunked this time of year. It's been work. But we'll put these to work and see how they go and get back with you. Drop me a comment down below. Do you think 6 cents did a good job on a fall bundle? I'm pretty impressed. Again, if you're looking to save some money on these, use the Baitman's code. I'll drop it down in the description below. Until next time, get outside when you can and make some memories. One cast at a time.